This is Bertha the sailfish, and today we are going to be drawing her prey. Specifically a school of fish. She already caught one of them, but it makes sense that that one was a part of a school of fish, and my reference picture had a school of fish that had made like a spherical, not a spherical, but like a elliptical, turny, a shape, and it looked cool. It looked nice. I wanted to try and emulate that. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting a rough shape for very rough designs for the small fish, and then having them at different distances, and these four I'm pretty much going to just, after lining them and coloring them in with the block color, I'm just going to grab them, and hopefully I can duplicate the color layers and the line art layers, and then I can merge all the color layers and I can merge all the line art layers, and I'll be able to like color them in as a block. Oh, I just yawned. I just realized that. Oh no, I was trying not to do that as well. We're keeping it. It's fine. We're keeping it. But yeah, we're very zoomed in because I couldn't see what I was doing, and I didn't want to be leaning into my computer screen the entire time. I sometimes forget there is a zoom function and I can use it. So this is just copy, and it's not copy and paste. I'm just like selecting them and then dragging. I'm duplicating them pretty much, and making sure that they're all there. Making sure every one of them has a line art layer as well as a color layer, and just figuring things out, giving them a bit of like dimension, size. I'm not sure what I'm trying to like show that they're moving in a direction instead of just staying there, and that they're a part of a group and not just one giant glob. This is where I tried merging them. It didn't work because that would mean that the color and line art layers would end up like mixing up with each other, which can't have that. It makes sense in my head why it doesn't work, but I haven't explained it well. But what I'm doing here, when I merged it, I saved it previously so that I had somewhere to go back to without having to, Command Z a bunch of times, because I probably wouldn't have enough Command Zs. But so what we're doing now is selecting each like color layer, making a clipping mask, and then lighting and shading the four per clipping mask. And I don't know how many layers of fish there are, but there are a lot. And also I kind of had to like, which one of you fishies is in this layer, and since they're fairly close to the surface, so I'm trying to get the light reflecting that they're close to the surface, as well as making sure they still look silvery and grey, but also they don't blend into the sea. This is why I felt like I didn't need to give them too much detail, because there's so many of them that if I tried giving all of them detail, one, I would forget. You wouldn't be able to see the detail anyway, and I would forget which details were needed. So what color is the hair, what color is the eyes, what am I supposed to be doing with the eyes, does the tail have any more texture, stuff like that. And it's just, there's too many of them. It's just too many, and they're not the main focus of this illustration, so they don't need to. That was a loud clack. They don't need to be all that detailed. They just need to have some definition between each other so that they don't blend in too much, or when they do need to blend in, they do blend in. Stuff like that. I believe somewhere around here I started questioning my choice of adding them. And also just, I think this is also around the time I started getting lost, so I kept losing the cursor. I kept misclicking and the crop shortcut started popping up, which it's very annoying when you end up getting used to clicking the wrong button. It's just is. And I'm messing about with some layer types to see how the fishes look and how the picture looks, and just trying to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm also adding some blood to the mermaid who has her arm snipped off. That is about it. Have a lovely day and see you tomorrow.